What's going on, everyone? It's your guy, Cole Jackson, coming to you today on the Russell Street Report. I'm going to be taking over battle plans this year, and we're going to be doing a video format. So you guys will have to let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if you like this format. Let me know what you think. Just wanted to mix it up a little bit. Russell Street Report has been doing battle plans written for years. The absolute greats of the website have done it. James Ogden used to do the most in-depth preview that I've ever read. Dev was obviously fantastic at it. There's just been so many greats that have gone through Russell Street Report doing battle plans. So I'm happy to be following in their footsteps, giving you guys my spin, my approach. I'm a video format type guy. So again, let me know what you guys think of this format. We'll adjust if you see fit. So let's dive into it because this is a big matchup of juggernauts. We have our graphic right here to kind of take a look at. We're going to start with the Baltimore Ravens offense against the Detroit Lions defense, taking a look at what Todd Monken needs to do in this matchup. So one of the big things that stands out to me is going to be the ability to run the football. This isn't a surprise. We all saw what happened last week when the Cleveland Browns were able to take the run game away. And luckily, we have Lamar Jackson at quarterback that's able to air it out, still make an impact that way. But it really threw the Ravens offense off. And I think this is a matchup that it's kind of a weird comment because any team can come back, and we saw that in week one. But I really think this matchup will be decided in the first quarter. If neither team can run the football and it changes the way that offense is able to run, I just think this is going to be a track meet that if one offense kind of takes off to a 2-score lead, it's going to be very difficult for the other offense to, be able to come back in the circumstances. So starting with running the football, this is going to be a much different defensive line than what we saw last week. So you have DJ Reader and Tyleik Williams, the rookie out of Ohio State, as the two defensive tackles. Two guys that are big, physical, two-gapping defensive tackles versus what we saw last weekend in week one with Ed Oliver and Malik Collins and Mason Graham, where those guys are typically one gapping. They're trying to penetrate, eat up your run on the backside, that sort of thing. It's going to be a lot different than this week. These are guys that are going to two gap you, hold their positioning, and then their linebackers are coming in to do that cleanup. So it's really Jack Campbell, Anzalone, their Barnett, their Sam linebacker. So those are the guys that I think are the bigger threat to the run game. It's going to be the linebackers, not so much the defensive line. So what does that mean for the Ravens run game? It means getting downhill, getting your combo blocks, and it's going to be, I think, a shift to more of a duo power type concept versus the zone concepts that we've seen, because we've been struggling to get off blocks. We're not athletic enough with our guard play to get into the second level consistently. So I want to see the Ravens come out, run it downhill, down block these two gappers, create those opportunities for pullers to get into that second level. And that's where you're going to create those creases. Taking a look at some of the numbers, Derrick Henry has the third highest explosive run rate at 17.2%. That's 5 of his runs, but all 5 came in week one, and we all saw those in the first 3 quarters. Through 2 weeks, the Lions have allowed an explosive run rate of 8.6%, the 7th lowest mark in the NFL. So doing a really good job of limiting big plays in the run game. And I think this is a big piece because if the Ravens are able to do that and they can create the play action game with Zay Flowers, I think it's a big advantage for the Ravens. Taking a look at the cornerbacks versus the wide receivers, Terrion Arnold is where the Ravens need to attack. The Detroit Lions play 34% of their snaps in cover one man. They play another 35% in cover 3. So really 2 coverages that are going to rely on setting up guys like DeAndre Hopkins and Rashad Bateman against Terrion Arnold and DJ Reed outside. Terrion Arnold is the lowest ranked coverage cornerback in the NFL through 2 weeks. I think there's a real opportunity, but that means on the flip side, the Baltimore Ravens need to take care of business up front. And it's obviously, we know Aiden Hutchinson is what he is. Phenomenal player. He is coming off that injury. He has 7 pressures and 60 pass rush snaps. Only 2 came against the Packers, and then the other 5 came last week against the Chicago Bears. So really took advantage of the Bears, but the Packers had a good game plan for him. They ran a lot of boots at him. They rolled their protections at him. They really kind of attacked him because Marcus Davenport hasn't been able to take advantage on the backside. Davenport is hurt right now. It's looking like Al Qaeda Muhammad might be that guy. And really interesting one here. He has 4 pressures and 29 pass rush snaps, but he has the highest pass rush win rate in the NFL right now at 38%. So that is a name to keep an eye on. Ronnie Stanley and Roger Rosengarten are going to have to step up. Tyler Linderbaum is going to have to anchor against DJ Reader, a guy that he's seen a ton of through his time in Cincinnati. So then we flip to the other side of the football. And again, it's kind of a similar approach, right? If you're able to limit Jahmyr Gibbs and David and Montgomery and what they can do in their run game, I think it makes a big impact on Jared Goff. Jared Goff isn't that true drop back passer. He works a lot better off manufactured plays. If they're able to run the ball, go into play action, it really opens up opportunities. That's where Amon-Ra St. Brown and play action on crossing routes can absolutely destroy a defense. So I think that's going to be a big piece. They need to win the line of scrimmage in the run game. And you have to remember, Dan Campbell, one of the most aggressive head coaches. So they see if they're not limiting them on first down, there's a very long field of 4 down territory. So if you get into 3rd and 2, it's probably 4 down territory. So you need to be ready for that. I think limiting them on first down specifically, getting them into 2nd and long is going to be a big piece. And then in obvious passing situations, their guards, Christian Mahogany and Tate Ratledge, 2nd-year player out of Boston College is Mahogany. 1st-year player out of Georgia is Ratledge. Big opportunity there for Matabike. They've allowed 11 pressures for this interior, including Glasgow. So huge opportunity to take advantage of these guards. Matabike has the athleticism, convert speed to power. I think that's the biggest thing that these guys struggle with. So I'm looking for that. But if you don't stop the run, you can't get them into those obvious passing situations. I feel good about their ability to roll safeties over the top to take care of Jameson Williams' speed, but you have to remember that threat is there. Khalif Raymond can also get deep on you, but I really think it comes down to Zach Orr having a plan to stop the run early, turn Jared Goff into that drop back passer. That's what the Ravens did early in that game 2 years ago when they blew them out, and Goff didn't have the answers. So that's the big things that I see. If you guys enjoyed this format, let me know in the comments down below, and obviously be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Peace out, everyone.